No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Okay, guys, welcome back to round 2. We have a very exciting matchup. Bro, what do we have for round 2?
Well, we have some background noise, but we have Ivankov. I'm sorry, guys. We have Ivankov against Yamato. I think I've never seen Ivankov in play in a big tournament, so I'm happy to commentate it. And I'm also rooting for Ivankov because I hope they make it big, dodging Sakazukis. But yeah, how do you think this matchup is gonna go?
Oh, to be honest, I have no idea. Because also for me, it's the first time to see Ivankov here on stream, especially against Yamato. So I'm, as always, excited for this matchup. And the first thing that I noticed, both players has the same playmat, the Luffy One Piece playmat that looks
I think
awesome.
it's the anniversary playmat. I mean, now the players are gonna, the viewers are gonna see what we're gonna see. So yeah, it's the anniversary playmat.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, both players I think passing in the first turn, so nothing special here. It really depends on what kind of Yamato this is. Is it the Fortress deck? Is it like all aggro into Wano? Really depends. But swinging into
just 8k leader.
Just 2k counter and is that so? No Kikinochos in your life. Countering. Oh, okay. Countering with Satori. Playing out
Duffy. One of my favorite altered cards in the game.
Yes. So looking at the top 5 cards and then reordering them in the way you want to. And in moments like this, I would wish we have a cam in the back of the players to just see what they're looking for. It's really interesting what kind of decisions they make in that sense. So with 5 done, and I think 4 cards on Ivankov side, they could play, banish Onami.
Could be, yeah. Decided to swing for 6k here.
Probably just gonna
block it, yeah. And then Konojo. No, it's okay.
Oh, alright.
Double Shira maybe? Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
That's an interesting tech choice
that's for the first time I see a Yamato list with Shiroshi.
I'll be honest, I think this is the first time for me at least I see. Oh, I think
that's
Ken. I think this is the first time I see Shiroshi as a blocker in general. But I mean, considering there's a lot of Sakazukis, and if this blocker is KO'd, they're just gonna heal one. But
to be honest, I was playing EB01 in my locals, and I played the Shiroshi. And especially against Moria, it's a crazy card because it's always a guarantee blocker against Moria. Against Zaka, bottom deck, but against Moria or some other decks that have no removal, it's a good blocker for 2 dons. You can't do that much wrong. And if they decided to KO it with an effect, then you will get 1 life. So,
but the problem here is we have Red Pepper Lord, that's just free eats for Red Pepper Lord.
Yes.
So.
Exactly.
So.
Okay, guys, and as you can see now, we have another pool here with your points, your watching points that you have, and you can use them. So just go for which deck, which leader will be the winner for this match. You can use your points for that. If your guess is right, you will win some points. So just tip. What do you think, guys? Is it Yamato to go through or is it Ivankov to go through? What do you think, bro?
Oh, me
Do you go with
personally,
Yamato?
looking at how the current match is going, I have a feeling Ivankov is gonna pull through, just because not giving Yamato the chance to just double strike, not activating their, Kikunotos, their Nekos, it's tough. It's a tough card. So we're gonna see. I didn't see the card, to be
It is
honest.
Yamato, the ST13 Yamato, the 2K counter.
Oh, all right.
Also the first time I see this card in Yamato. And we see Ivankov now playing Ivankov into Luffy.
I mean, that's a lot of pressure right there.
It
And
is.
Ivankov still with 4 cards in hand, I mean,
And-
not using leader ability, but I guess you don't need to if
Yeah,
if
you don't
you
need to.
are comfortable.
I think it's a good spot here for Ivankov, because I don't think Yamato has removal for a card like 7 drop or 6 drop. Is there any removal in Yamato? Maybe if you play some spice, yeah, but for now I think for next turn Ivankov and Luffy will stay, and of course the Luffy is very good in every matchup because the effect is just very strong.
Can you remind me of the effect? Because
It is yeah, you trash 2 cards from your hand, I think it was, and then you can bounce back 4 costs from your opponent or a 5 cost, and you can the character has a double attack for the turn.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So basically, he can just bounce back a blocker
Mhm.
and gets double attack. And oh, you know what? That's fine. That's good.
Yes, it is. But to be honest, there is a card used from Ivankov, and that's the first time I see a card like that. Oh, okay, what is happening here? So the card was used. To be honest, I'm not quite sure what this card is doing, but I know it's a EB01 new card. It was an event card, and also was countering out the rest of the attack because Yamato was swinging for 9k double attack. So Ivankov back to 0 cards in hand, but now has to take, of course, the 5k hit. Oh, and there's rush ace, but yeah, of course he has no rush because Yamato's still on 3 lives. So Ivankov now on 2 cards in hand, and now with Luffy and Ivankov and only 1 blocker that should be now go back to hand because of the Luffy, there could be a good turn here from Ivankov.
Yeah, I think you can, even if you want to threaten, some good damage. So yeah, swing in, crashing the 2 cards that you just draw, and bouncing back the Shiroshi. So swinging in with I think 10k.
Mm.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
And we're gonna see.
Yes,
There's
it does.
1
Wow.
and no triggers. So are you gonna pressure? Yeah, swinging in with 9. I would assume into lead.
Yeah, of course.
Because I mean, if you like, it's a win-win situation. If you swing in 9 and they take it, you just go all into Ivankov, and then they dump the entire hand. And if not, they're just gonna swing into Satori, but they're countering for
10k.
Yes.
So 2k, so 1k. And another 9k. Swing. Leave up 1 Don.
Are there any specific event cards? Yeah, swinging to Satori.
Yeah, makes sense.
That are activated with 1 Don.
Yeah, the Ivankov player used it last turn, but I'm not quite sure what the card is doing, to be honest, because the first time I see this card.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna find out just in a second, I guess.
Yes. So Yamato on 1 life, I think needs to go for game here.
If they can.
If they can, yeah.
But
there is a good chance because Ivankov only got 2 cards in hand. The leader has double strike. You have ace on board, and also if you have another rusher in hand, then there is a possibility to go for game here.
You don't need another rusher. You just need reject.
Or reject.
Yellow.
I forgot about reject. Yeah, you're right.
So best case scenario, right? you have another Nami. You have an Nami. You play it. You then proceed to give Yamato a banish. You swing with, I think 9k is the magic number. So you touch 4 more down. Swing with 9k. They probably gonna take the damage. But we're not gonna see that line. But let me continue. Let me cook. So you spend 6 down. Then you can just attach 2 down with your lead ability. Use reject and swing for 9k again into the opponent, and that would be clean game. But swinging in with
10k into Luffy, yeah. Get rid of the board now. Also use the Yamato second leader effect to give 2 Residons to the ace, so he could.
So it was 11. So it was 11. So,
yeah.
So he was making sure that
he will die. Yeah. Ooh, so still thinking what to do here.
Alright, just removing board.
Yeah, just removing board. Decided to make a high swing here, and I think it makes sense. That's the only way to play safe. So now Ivankov with no board and 3 cards in hand. Yeah, needs a good answer here.
I mean, if they find
Buggy.
There we go, Buggy. If they find another Doflamingo as a blocker, then they are safe for another turn, at least.
Yeah, if not really, because if Odie Jones or Izo's coming to rest him.
True.
Then you have a problem. And we already saw Izo. Every Yamato player is playing Hody Jones, so could be a possibility to have this. But yeah, there's Ivankov drawing 1 card, laying Inazuma.
Alright.
And swinging for 6k into lead. Yeah. That's the turn. Let's see what Yamato's doing. If there is a 2k or just a block. Or if he decided to take that last attack.
I mean, if you have Hody Jones in your hand, then you're just gonna take it.
Yes.
There's like no reason to even consider. But maybe it's gonna give it away. Because right now they have 1 blocker. Oh, they potentially have 1 blocker. And
yeah, decided to take that one. That makes sense. But there's no trigger. So yeah, Yamato maybe now needs to go for game. Let's see if there is the possibility to make that clear. But
I mean, best case scenario, you
need Hody Jones now, is it? I think that's the only possibility to win here. Or?
I mean, you can just let me consider. Inazuma has 3 life. Ivankov has 3 life. They're just gonna. Alright. Okay. Amaru, that's also a way to fix this problem. Just tapping the blocker or the potential blocker.
Either now on 8k, yeah. Or just 1 down, so the double attack will go through. Then maybe reject, and then the rest with 2 Residons to ace, yeah. Let's see.
And I think there was a 1 cost event being revealed earlier. I did not know what event, but maybe I would assume it's like a 2 cost event that 1k event that gives you 2k or something like. So he just needs to do the math game. But alright, he is swinging in with
into board. Okay, so he decided to play another safe turn.
Alright,
and we already know there is another Shiroshi in hand, I think, because he bounced both Shiroshis. So yeah, it is. So it's just a 9k swing into lead.
I mean, it's 12.
That was yeah, of course. He forgot about that. Yeah, he forgot about the event card. I think the card just bounced a 2 cost or maybe something more in back to hand. And yeah, so there's only one blocker, not 2 blockers. And you have a free 7k body on board. So yeah,
So I'm reading the event card right now.
tell us.
So it's a counter if your leader has the input down type up to one of your leader or character gains 2k power during this battle, then your opponent returns one of the active characters to the
Oh,
owner's hand. So yeah. Wait, did I miss out on this? Who did he return?
he returned his Shiroshi because
Ah.
he only got 2 dons left. He plays the other Shiroshi. The better play would be if you just swing with Yamato 7k and left 4 dons left. So if you use the event, he can still play both
Right.
heroes. But yeah, that is it. We have Yamato losing, unfortunately, round 2, and Ivankov going through with 2-0. And it was well played from Ivankov. We have a 2-0 Ivankov. That's nice. But I think the misplay cost the game, to be honest. It cost the game, yeah. Because if Yamato's swinging for 7k, if he counter it out, okay. If the attack goes through, then Ivankov needs to take 2 lives, so still on 1 life, and you have 4 dons left. If he plays the event cards, you can still play both Shiroshis then. So you could, because he got 3 2Ks in hand. We saw 3 Hioris in hand, so he's 100% safe with 2 and 3 2Ks in hand, I think. But yeah, because he forgot about that event card, he lost the game, yeah, to be honest.
I mean, it's unfortunate. Sometimes it is. I mean, I think his last card was also a Marvel and some, like, as a non-counter and just a 1k. I mean, Shiroshi probably. If you had in any shape or form reject earlier, that would have been the easiest game, because Yamato, having double attack against a deck that is barely having hand size is quite tough, But for me, it was also interesting. I don't see Ivankov. Ivankov's not a meta deck, but seeing that EB01 is thriving in this time, showing Ivankov's true colors. Even though we didn't see Inazuma, the new Inazuma, which, in my opinion, is one of the craziest cards in that deck.
Yeah, in that deck,
being able to just draw 4 every turn if you can dump out your hand, and with cards like Luffy that helps you trashing your hand, reducing your hand size. It's good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely, you're right. So we have 70 minutes left, so just enough time for another game.
Indeed.
And we hopped in. I need to say one thing, because my chat was freezed from Twitch. That's why I didn't read any comments. So the chat was writing the name of the card, and I didn't read it because my chat was freeze. Yeah, but now we know the card. It is Gongum Champions Rifle. Okay. So yeah, just let's hop in, and we have Red Purple Law against Zaka.
I mean, it was bound to happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
But let's see how this is gonna go.
I think this will be the 2 decks that we maybe with Moria will see the most for today, especially in the top cuts, but in the top tables, I mean. But let's see. Maybe we have something special like last event with Black Yellow Luffy to make the win for today. It's just early. We already saw some interesting decks like Ivankov. Maybe we will see something spicy again for next round. But for now, yeah, we have Red Purple Law, no life left, no board, 5 dons. Zaka has 2 lives, 1 board, and 4 cards in hand. So, to be honest, that's a tough spot here for Red Purple Law.
Indeed. I mean, I would assume best case scenario, you're just gonna play out the 5-cost blocker, 5-cost kit, use leader ability, bottom deck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bottom deck Tashigi and spawn another blocker in the form of Shiraya or blocker kit, not blocker kit, blocker law, or there's a lot of options. The question is, are they gonna stick on the board?
That's the question. And we see a blocker kit here. And I think also he needs to use the leader ability to get rid of the Tashigi because it's an attacker. We need to get rid of her. And also maybe play another buddy. Let's see. Yeah, there is leader ability. Putting back 3 dons, bottom decking the Tashigi. Let's see what he's playing. There is Beppo, okay. Then Kid's effect, get 1 don back. Then Beppo effect, get another don back, but rested. And passing the turn. So 2 buddies, 1 blocker. I'm not quite sure how many cards in hand, but it looks like 5. It is 6, okay. Nice, they're using some dice here. And now Zaka, 10 dons. And the question is, can he get rid of the kit? Let's see.
Well, I mean, if it's an Ice Age and a home place, it's over. There's nothing more I need to say. If it's Ice Age into home plates and then basically swing for 15k, there's nothing you can do.
No, there's nothing, yeah.
So we see a great eruption, we see Lucci's. I mean, maybe he doesn't find it. But
maybe, yeah. But he can still use the lead effect. I think he didn't use it for this turn now. So let's see. Okay, he played Tashigi. That's also a good decision here and a good card to see.
I mean,
if he can pick up.
I think the top card. I mean, I shouldn't be able to see it, but like I think it's gonna be Ice Age. And if he has Ice Age or Home Place in his hand, and he finds the other one with another Tashigi, it's just good.
Yep, absolutely.
And best case scenario, you just establish board by playing Lucci. You KO both of them. Oh,
also okay.
I mean, it's a bit costly to play him out. However, Borza is gonna be a buddy that is gonna most likely stick onto the field.
Yeah.
And
maybe he's not playing the Borza. Maybe he is using him for the lead ability.
Oh, that's also a fair point. So let's see. He's gonna use lead ability. Discarding.
Brand new. Oh, he is playing the Borza here. Okay.
I mean, best case scenario, you have like a greater. Okay.
So another Tashigi. So he's looking for. Oh, this could be also enough.
However, that's not enough to.
No, it's enough. With Hemepo home place, it's enough.
I mean, yeah, Hemepo home place, but
he picked up Hemepo, so but he doesn't have home place. That's why he just swings 6k here.
I mean, next round. I would assume he gave -1 to Kit.
Yeah. Hit and then 7 dons. He will play the Borsalino to bottom deck the Kit. But okay, he countered the 6k attack out, of course. He needs to. Yeah, there's Borsalino, bottom decking now. The Kit blocker and passing the turn. 2 lives, 3 cards in hand. and Law back to 6 Don, with Beppo swinging into Zaka's life, then we will have another Don and could play maybe Kid and Killer to make some pressure here to go for game. Maybe.
I think if they have Kid and Killer or just a Zoro and like just a rush card in general, there is an angle that they can do, because if they swing, they have 6 Dawn open, right? And they can use 3 Dawn or 2 Dawn to just use leader ability, and they get 1 Dawn rested from Beppo. So then they can use those 3 Dawn to cheat out another body and attach everything else. And potentially they can cheat out 2 bodies, you know, if they have double Kid and Killer or like a Zoro in one of those.
Let's see.
I mean, do you have safe Leafer? Considering, do we know what they picked up in the second Tashigi search? A Helmeppo, right? And
yeah, he only knows Helmeppo in hand because the other Tashigi was Borsalino. He played it. He used leader ability to trash Brenu. That means, yeah, he should have counter in hand, because if you got no counter in hand, you don't trash a counter. So, yeah, I think he know, okay, I have some counters in hand.
So he's swinging in and
7k. He could use the effect, but he forgot maybe.
Yeah, that's unfortunate if he's forgetting, because that's 1 Dawn more to just get rid of.
I think Beppo is when attacking also, and I think if you got less Dons than your opponent, you could ramp 1 Don as rested, but I'm not quite sure about this effect, because Beppo also a card I see the first time, to be honest.
I mean, if I remember correctly, it is a mandatory effect either way.
Yeah, of course.
But probably it's not gonna matter for the calculations that the Rapid Law player is making. I would assume he's gonna swing 7 with leader next, or 3 with leader. I would swing 7.
Yeah. Right.
And then he's gonna just use the touchdown to use leader ability and play out a Kid and Killer, and then swing with the remaining 2 Dawn.
Yeah, someone writing it would be useful for the leader ability. I also think that, because he got a rested Don then, so he have in general 3 rested Don, use leader ability, play Kid Killer. He got 4 active Dons left, so he could swing 8/8. So yeah, I think it is important, but it's I think it's the same, because you can also just put 3 active Dons to Law and to leader, swing for 8, use the leader ability, play Kid the Killer, swing for another 8. But if you have less Don, you get 1 rested and play on play and attacking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think it makes any difference here.
It wouldn't if he is attaching Don to Law. It doesn't really make a difference. But it's just efficient. You would have ramped 1 for free, but it's okay. Maybe it doesn't come up.
If it's early in the game, you have 4 lives, then of course the ramp is important. But now he needs to go for game, and yeah, for this spot it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think he's still thinking. But I think the only right way, if you got Killer in hand,
is swing 8/8.
Yeah, and maybe 2 Kid Killer in hand. Oh, that would be crazy. 5/7/7 would be. Yeah, but it's 8/8. Okay. It is 8/8, so if he can counter out this attack, we know he will win. And I'm quite sure he can. Yeah, he can counter it out.
Yeah, he got 2Ks.
Yeah, yeah,
that is
GG. Yeah, that is GG, because that's not if he loses by 1 Don. No, it doesn't make any.
I mean, no, he needed to go for game, and like.
Yeah, he needed to go. Yeah. The problem is, he got the 1k in hand. He also know he trashed away a 1k with leader ability, so the chance that he got counter in hand is high. He got 4 cards in hand. Let's say 3 of the 4 cards are 3 1Ks. So that means because he can only swing for 7, 8, 8, he know, okay, if I got 1K from 2 lives, I win the game. And yeah, but with 2Ks, you are absolutely safe. And now using lead ability, bottom decking the Tashigi. Let's see if there is a Kid Killer coming, or is it just Zoro because there's nothing else left. But yeah, I think it's a Kid Killer. And then just attack with 8K.
I mean, it wouldn't matter.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a blocker law. Yeah,
But the blocker law is not doing anything for him
not
in
really.
this
No.
situation, because even considering he has 5 cards, he just finds anything. Like he has a map on in his hand, so he can reduce it by 3, and then Lucci. Guys,
Yeah, maybe he can bottom deck or KO the law, then he doesn't need to count anyways. But I think just attack 2 times high could be also enough, because yeah, or maybe law has the perfect hand and 2Ks in hand could survive here if he got no KO. The deck shouldn't be sideways. Yeah, and commit up to lethal. And he needs to go for lethal. So okay, 1, 2. Okay.
All right, we're gonna have 2 into a Lucci KOing.
No, that's interesting. But he's using 5 dons to get rid of a 4K blocker. Does it not make more? Yeah, okay, it doesn't make any, because Borsalino is just way too high swinger. So yeah, GG. We have Zaka winning the game. I think the last turn was played good with Borsalino. It was yeah, he was quite safe that he can't lose the game, especially with 2Ks. You know, okay, I'm 100% safe. And yeah, we have Zaka winning the game against Red Purple Law. And like I said, I think we will see Red Purple Law and Zaka more for today. What do you think? Do we see Zaka against Law maybe in the top table?
I mean, I hope we're gonna see that Ivankov that just won another game in the top tables. It would be hilarious to me if, like, the first EB01 tournament in Europe is gonna be like, oh, Ivankov won. It is simple as that.